To comply with Spotify's AI enforcement of copyright law, parts of this podcast have been modified or removed. For the full experience, please listen live on Nova 100 or live stream at novafm.com.au.
Jason Lauren on Nova 100.
Well, good morning and welcome to the weekend.
Good morning. Happy Friday.
Oh, gosh, we made it.
We made it.
Happy.
Oh, I can hear the cries and celebrations out in the airlock
Happy
because everyone's
Friday.
happy about it.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone's happy. Everyone needs a weekend.
What
Also,
about-
because we were in hide and seek all of last weekend, so it's been like it's been many mornings of seeing each other.
Might need to do a welfare check on one of our producers. Gen Z's going to a house party tonight, and I think after, how old is she? 14? A person that young working 9 days in a row. I think the lid'll be off tonight.
Yeah.
Don't call me to pick you up from jail, all right?
It was actually 12 days, so
12
I'm going to go
days,
extra
yeah.
hard.
I was
12
just wondering,
days.
how was your maths there? A full
12 days
7 days
straight.
into a 5 days.
12 days
9.
straight.
Welcome to the club, guys.
Oh.
9.
And then a hero comes along.
Clint, not all heroes wear capes.
They
Dom.
don't.
No.
Some of them wear suits and chat with Nagi Mahashi on the weekend.
Yes, they do.
What is on the Weekend Today show this weekend?
I'm not sure. We've
you
got our
doing-
production meeting this afternoon.
You have meetings for that show?
We do. We have many
Yeah,
meetings.
where do you think they cook up the ideas? Like, you know what? Clint and Ally are going to have a bucking bull off this weekend.
Do you know what we are doing?
What?
The Ninja Warrior course.
Oh, we
That's
get to see
finally
it.
on. It's on.
Oh, this is when you
I fell.
you injured yourself on
I'm
the.
still sore as well in the old
What
rib
course?
region. The children's course.
He turned himself into mincemeat. It was the rolling wheel, wasn't it?
Yeah, the log.
Yeah, the
rolling log.
You have to run
And it
across.
looks so padded and lovely, but it,
I keep forgetting I've got to go to
Yes.
Thomas Street Park and film myself on the hamster
Oh,
wheel for you.
yes, the hamster
That's going to be a
wheel.
today job.
It won't happen. But
No,
okay.
no. I set an alarm the other day and it went off. It just went hamster wheel, and I'm like, what is hamster? But it was raining.
Yeah, no, you can't be doing it in the rain.
No, God, no. So can you remind me when we get in the song?
Yeah.
Set an alarm.
Yeah.
I mean, is it safe? I'm sure it is. For not for kids it is, but for you, I mean.
Like when I went on it that day, there were 2 kids on there, and
what you
it,
were just
it goes quick, and they were like going up the wall.
I don't think anything
it's
that's
like
made
they're in
for
the washing
children
machine.
is exactly like that. I don't think anything made for children is safe for adults.
Hmm.
It's like I play with my niece and some of her toys, and they're just more dangerous when you're an adult.
Yeah, agreed. Same with the flying foxes.
And even like sitting on children's furniture is dangerous as an adult.
Yes,
You break that.
I've got to go to the school today.
So
I
who's
hope I
in
don't-
trouble?
No one's in trouble. It's like an open day.
A new school.
No, it's an. I don't really know what I'm
Parents'
going.
Day.
Yeah, it's like a
So you
parents'
can come and see what the kids are doing at school.
Exactly.
Oh,
Oh,
hang
that's
on. Do
so
they start
good.
school holidays tomorrow?
No, another week to go.
Some kids start today.
No, I've still got a week to go to Dan Murphy's. Get ready.
so the open day. What are you looking at? That's
Do they
changed?
just do normal school and
Things
you,
that are open. Like I think they. I think
do
they're
they do
showing
normal
us-
school and you like stare through the window like the animals in the zoo?
No, I have to sit in there on those tiny little
No,
chairs.
they're not going to make you
What
sit. They're not making the
do?
big boys sit on the chairs.
Lauren, when you go for parent-teacher interviews, I'm there on that tiny little chair with my knees under the desk.
What?
Sometimes the desk
They make
moves.
parents sit in the
Tiny
children's
chairs.
chair. No.
Yeah. Yes.
No. Maybe in high school.
No.
Primary school.
I've sat on the mini chair.
You wouldn't fit.
Tell me about it. I asked for 2.
Glorious. Okay.
Wow.
Well,
I
I can't
can-
wait for a
that's
full
quite an
review on
excursion for
open
you.
day.
Can see Weekend Today tomorrow. And a Melbourne man is cut out of a school desk after going to see his children at open day.
Hang on. So what are we doing at open day?
I don't know.
Did you read the notice?
It-
Well, there would have been an email. Get
yeah,
the
there
email
was, there
up.
was an email.
I love reading emails.
Do you have to
from
wear
the school?
what are the name tags? Surely.
Oh, yeah. They've got a printer at reception.
Has that father-son camping trip at school happened yet?
Yeah.
You missed it.
I missed it.
Oh, because you work so hard here.
Yes.
We were happy to give you time off.
No,
We were there-
I
it was on a weekend.
would not expect that.
Was it on a
It
weekend?
was Friday.
Oh, he must go.
It was,
No,
dry, it was
next
dry
one.
camp.
Yeah.
Well, of course, because there's children there.
What about you? Well, of course. Well, there's children there. You sounded like you're in Little House on the Prairie then.
They did have a Varpay section, though.
Well, of course, because there's children
What's
there.
Little House on the Prairie? I've never seen it before.
You never saw Little
I
House
never
on the
saw
Prairie. Do you
Little
remember Little House on the Prairie?
Never seen it.
No, it sounds horrendous.
guys.
It's like
it was horrendous. It was like,
We must get on with the show.
yeah. Well, of course, there's children there.
Good morning, everyone. This is
Little House-
Nova.
This is
Your chance to win $1,000 Kogan cash coming up in the next few minutes, nice and early on the show. This is Nova 100. You're on the air with Jace, Lauren. Clint is here as well. The Blues last night.
Yeah,
Oh, gosh.
we must talk about it.
Well, I wasn't really watching, but my Paul was just shaking
Aghast.
his head. Every time I walked downstairs, I was like, what are you doing? He was like,
I don't think the Blues were
poor
watching.
Vossi.
Can we start by
Poor Vossi.
saying deepest sympathies to Carlton supporters this morning because, I mean, the season is now dead, isn't it?
I
You're
don't
doing
know.
that. You're doing that with Tone.
Where are they on the
No, I'm
ladder?
not. I'm just doing it with
You got a
reality.
small smile in the corner of your mouth.
Okay, so
Wait,
you know
where are they on the ladder?
they're a couple games out of the 8 now.
Oh.
I think they're on a
How many
different
games
ladder.
are there left?
I think it's more the club just is in a bit of a bad place, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like it feels like something needs to happen.
Oh, don't.
Or will
don't,
happen.
don't.
Someone has
No.
graffitied on the Carlton football ground this morning. Keep Vossi.
Yeah.
They've
Listen to your
graffitied it.
narrative. You're trying to get the narrative out there
No, I'm
changes
not.
need to make.
No, I'm not. I'm
Don't
just
think that.
I'm suggesting that I feel that's the way it's going. It's never a good morning when both Today Show and Sunrise have reporters camped out the front of Prince's Park.
Yeah, but I don't think Today Show and Sunrise get to decide what happens.
No,
with
they
the
don't.
Carlton
It's the
coach.
Carlton. So should we open the Carlton sympathy line?
13, 24, 10 is... Oh.
Yeah, we love this.
Hang on. Our executive producer, Brody, he's a mad Port Adelaide fan's like, yeah, wonderful idea, Clint. Is that what you want to do on the show?
No,
Absolutely.
Oh, listen
Don't
to the
take
tone.
joy in the
no.
poor Carlton supporters who will be very sad this morning. But 13, 24, 10, if you'd like to vent or cry on the radio.
Wasn't the only
about
loss
Carlton.
last night.
Oh, poor Vossi.
One of my sons had the playoffs for the grand final.
Oh, no.
They were
What are
down.
they called again? The snipers?
No, they're not.
The snipers?
The Raptors.
They're not the snipers.
No,
they're
no,
not
no,
the
there's something
machetes.
about
They're
a
not the
gun. The
grenades.
bullets.
They're not. You just
Hamburgers.
Bullets.
Anyway,
Are they the bullets?
Banh
I'm going
mi.
to go into it. but,
Bullets and snipers were pretty close.
I think they were down about 8 points or 6 points with a minute to go, and they came back,
Oh, are you kidding me?
and it was a draw. So they went
Overtime.
Went to overtime.
How old are they? Under 10s?
So they're about 8, 9 years old.
It's under 10s.
Yeah, but then because the next
How long's overtime in under 10s?
3 minutes because the next teams are ready to go on the
Oh,
court.
3 minutes each
So you got-
side?
So you got to double up parents. The car park was a mess.
Wait, 3 minutes each way?
No, just 3 minutes.
I guess there's no wind in the
So
basketball
what, was it
court.
heartbreaking?
Heartbreaking. They lost in the last maybe 12 seconds. There were tears. There were
Oh, the sniper.
Gatorade bottles thrown.
Oh,
There
are
were-
we firing the coach like at Carlton?
It was a
Are people let's
Revolting.
revolt?
It was a filling coach last night. It was Benj, my mate, stepped in.
Fired, Ben.
Whoa,
Ben.
whoa.
Well, if everyone's
He
blaming Vossi, then
he
we
did-
blame Ben.
Benj was a fill-in. Where was Chris, the real coach? He was
Chris
at work.
fired. Chris is fired too. See,
No,
Chris.
let's not fire them all because I'll be the one stuck with the job.
Tonight,
The
the,
only way
Bullets
is up,
in
Chase.
crisis. Coach sacking as parents shift blame. We've got a Carlton supporter.
Gatorade bottles have been thrown across the court in outstanding scenes at the Snipers playoff.
The Snipers.
Dramatic loss.
They're not. And okay.
Hey, Anna from Sunnyvale, you calling to talk about the Snipers losing the basketball playoffs
They're
in
not
under
the
10s last night, or
Snipers.
the Carlton Blues?
No, the Carlton Blues. You leave Vossi alone.
I like Vossi.
He is absolutely a legend coach,
I
and
love
you
him.
can't blame the coach for the players.
No.
I agree,
Okay.
Anna.
No.
I
We
agree.
need to rebuild. We're relying on our major forwards
Yes.
all the time, and we have not had a chance to recruit some decent players.
I mean,
Good on
one,
you, Anna.
one goal to
Leave
Anna.
him alone.
One goal to
You tell
half
him.
time's a bit pov.
Anna, Clint
Yeah,
thinks he
I
needs to go.
understand
Yeah, but
that.
the coach
I
doesn't
understand that, but
kick
you
the
leave
goals.
Vossi alone.
Hey, Anna, the coach doesn't kick the goals, right?
No, he
No.
doesn't.
We love Vossi, don't we?
We love him, and if anybody says a bad word about him today, I'm going to deck him.
Yeah,
Oh!
Anna.
Well, you might want to come in here and sit down with Clint.
I would
No,
use this.
I love Vossi. No, you've got to go to Prince's Park and, stage
Anna?
some sort of
Anna,
protest.
someone has graffitied over the Carlton football ground on the big wall there. Keep Vossi. Was that you?
Yes, No, it wasn't me, but I was thinking about it.
Yeah.
I'm going to need to see a photo of your hands to see if they're covered in spray paint, Anna.
Go, Anna.
No, they're not covered in spray paint, but I tell you what, if anybody says a bad word about Bossy on the television, I'm not going to be happy.
Yeah, well, you better
Is
not
it
tune
season
into
over,
Channel
Anna?
9.
Careful.
Sorry?
Is it season over?
Careful.
No, it's never season over. We've come back from worse.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. I like your spirit.
Anna,
She's a fighter.
let's check in with Anna after the game this weekend as well. She can be our resident Carlton
Yes,
chat.
Can
yes.
be.
You want to report on the Blues each week, Anna?
I'll report on the Blues every week because they're awesome.
Good.
Yeah.
Because they're
You're a
awesome.
I love
ray
her.
of
If
positivity.
anyone says a bad word about Bossy, I'm going to
dick
dig him.
'em.
I love you.
It is just got 6:12. This is Nova.
I feel for this bloke I'm about to introduce you to. It's an Aussie bloke. He's a little worried that his girlfriend might be cheating on him with the local barista.
Oh, we all have a secret love
I'll tell
affair
you
with our
why.
barista, don't we?
He's got a fancy coffee machine at home. He makes a good brew, but she decides to go up the street and get a takeaway because
There's just something different about a takeaway.
Oh, isn't it? It's just better.
You can, like, I could have a Starbucks in my living room and I'd still
But
want to go down the
sometimes
road.
I go out for breakfast. No, I never go out for breakfast, actually. I'm always here. But if I was to go out for breakfast, I would get a coffee in a takeaway cup, like when I'm on holiday.
Yeah, I'm
Like
the same.
coffee in a takeaway
Well,
cup.
speaking of the takeaway cup, this bloke has noticed on her takeaway cup are a few secret, affectionate messages from
What do you mean?
the barista.
When they put like a little love heart next to your name.
I love that. It feels like you're flirting, but it's legal flirting, not
Like-
illegal
Oh,
flirting.
look at this. He's written his phone number in latte art. Latte art.
I'll tell you that.
Latte art.
But also when they do a love heart on the top, you're like, that was, no one else got that.
Do you want to know what he's been writing?
Yeah.
My love. My
Oh.
secret love.
Oh, okay. That's
That's a
not-
bit strong.
That's
That's a bit strong.
So he's concerned that
Hang on. So his girlfriend's
something might be brewing.
his girlfriend's come home from the coffee shop. A good dad joke.
Yeah, I think that's a bit strong on the coffee cup.
His girlfriend's come home from the coffee shop and she's got my secret love written on her coffee.
I was
Yeah.
getting messages on the coffees.
I like it.
Adam at my MI.
Was he sending
He
you
writes-
secret messages?
Yeah, he writes princess on mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, and because like I don't drive that way anymore. I've got a new man in my life, George at Miss Alex and Co. on St Kilda Road.
Yeah.
So I go there, but then when you'd pick up the coffees from my MI in Richmond, I'd get my coffee and it'd be like, Chase, I miss you, written on the cup.
No. One day he wrote, "You're dead to me."
Not me. He always writes
So it
princess.
can go either way.
Which from Adam is a threat.
I
I've got
get
a
my
friend at the
favourite.
moment who's in a bit of a, she thinks, a situationship with her barista. She doesn't know his name, but he knows hers because he writes it on the coffee cup every day when
Yeah, of
she
course.
puts her
Yeah,
order in and then
yeah.
they go off for Lucy. So he knows her name, so he goes, "Hi, Lucy." I wasn't supposed to say her name.
You did. You said Lucy.
I said to her, "We're talking about baristas, but I won't say your name."
You did. You said Lucy.
If hypothetically her name was Lucy.
It is. You just said it. You said Lucy is in love with her barista.
No, she's not.
Good morning, Luce, and your barista.
No, she's
I hope
gonna-
you two live a wonderful life
Should
together.
we call her?
Hey, Lucy.
Anyway, no, and he said to her the
She's
other
not
day.
real.
Oh no! So I've got this friend called Laura, right? And Laura goes to the coffee shop.
Does Laura know Lucy?
Yeah, they know each other. Anyway, he said to her the other day, "I like your shoes," and I was like, "He's flirting." Baristas don't just.
I like your shoes. How's he see the shoes over the machine?
Well, he
Lucy's
obviously
shoes.
looks
That's-
at her when she walks in, and I think he's
Well, he
got the-
sees Lucy's shoes as she walks in.
He's leaning over the counter, looking down at Lucy's feet. Maybe he's got
He's a feet guy.
Yeah, he's a feet guy.
He's going.
He's a feet guy.
No. Oh no. Oh no. I'm gonna be in trouble.
13.
Anyway, it's not a situationship at all. There's nothing. If you know my friend Lucy, I'd like to know your name and where you work because I'd like to just get eyes on this man who's
What
flirting with my
suburb?
friend.
Are you all right?
No, I'm talking
What
myself
suburb?
into a real. I don't know.
I don't know.
13,
Probably
24, 10.
Warren
Lucy,
Dyke.
give us a call.
No.
Ringwood.
13, 24, 10. Melbourne. Where's the hot baristas?
Yeah. Who's got the hottest barista?
Yeah. What suburb? What's the name of the shop? If you get served by a hot barista,
Hot.
piping hot.
Steamy.
13, 24, 10. Order for Lucy with nice feet.
No,
Sorry.
name's not Lucy.
13 24 10 is our
Lucy.
number.
No, it's not Lucy.
Look at those feet of yours.
Where,
It's not Lucy. It's not
Those shoes.
He's gonna-
where's the hottest barista in Melbourne? Give us a call. In return, I've got double passes to go to F1 the movie. It is out now. 13 24 10. Where are the hot baristas at? This is Nova 100. We are on the search for Melbourne's hottest barista.
Yeah, do you have a good-looking rooster making your coffee?
Lauren's friend Lucy
Don't stop talking about her.
is in love with her
No, she's
barista.
Yeah, well,
You did.
I was telling a story I wasn't supposed to say her name.
Well, that's 'cause-
And then I was reenacting what he would say when she picks up her coffee, and I said,
Well, apparently the barista likes her feet.
well, no, he complimented her. He said, nice shoes. And I said, he's flirting with you. That's
Because I like what's in those shoes.
Good feet.
He doesn't have a foot fetish.
Well,
Oh, sorry.
How do you know?
When
He just liked her shoes.
Yeah.
he would have had to lean over the counter. Give us a look.
Well, he was obviously looking at her when she walked in because she's gorgeous.
Oh, someone's trying to backpedal.
Are you a barista with a crush on a customer? 13 24 10.
Like Cara
Cara,
from
good morning.
Chadstone. Do you have a crush on your barista?
Yes, a couple of us do.
Oh, where?
Okay, where is he?
Well-
It's in Sweetheart Cakes in Huntingdale Road in Oakley.
Sweetheart
And,
cakes.
we sometimes go. One of my friends is single, and we go there every night and check when he's working and kind
Oh.
of watch him work. And
Have you ever held a conversation with him, or do you just kind of
Yeah,
gaze
we're good
longingly over the
friends.
cakes?
he always looks out for us. He always gives us like a discount and says, hello, girls.
Oh, an extra marshmallow on top
Yeah,
of
a
the
few
mocha.
freebies.
If he says hello, girls, that means he's flirting.
Do you think all the
I
customers there think he's in love
I
with
think
them?
all baristas are a bit flirtatious. I think it's a thing, and it's quite nice in the morning, getting a friendly face to go, here's your coffee, Lauren. You're like, thanks.
George gave me a free little muffin the other week.
Flirting. He's flirting with you.
Yeah, I could tell.
I don't get
much.
much from Adam.
Really?
No. I'd get an occasional espresso for free.
Oh no,
Flirting.
George all the time will be like, "Here, try this cake. Hey, want a bit of this? You know
No,
what? Pay me tomorrow."
Adam has given us many a thing.
Yes.
Yes.
What
over
about the
years.
little shortbread biscuit on top? That's always a lovely surprise.
Flirting. Well, I've never got them, which means when you pick up all three coffees, does that mean you eat all three shortbreads?
Oh, Kate is in Epping. Hello, Kate.
Hello, how are you?
We're good. Melbourne's hottest barista. Where do we find him?
Luke at Nina's Cucina.
Oh, you know him
Oh,
by name.
Luke.
You're on a first name basis.
Hey, Kate, are you single?
No.
Yeah, but you still love Luke. I get it. There's
And
something.
he's married too.
Yeah, but is he happy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does Luke flirt?
Oh, yeah.
What does he
Oh,
do?
yeah. Oh, you walk in and be like, hi, babe. How you going, gorgeous?
babe.
Oh,
How's your
yeah.
day?"
It's so
And then it'll
nice
be
in
like,
the morning.
See ya, hon. And
Yeah.
it's like, oh, my God, love this guy.
See,
Hun.
we all get a little excited with a little. It's just so nice. It's your
And
morning,
just
and
get
you're
all
like,
warm and fuzzy,
oh,
yeah?
that's great. It's harmless.
And what do you order, Kate?
Oh, he knows my order.
Oh, of course he does.
What-
and
what-
isn't that just like
and
the
then
ultimate?
he'll give me a little chocolate.
Mm-hmm.
The chocolate looks like a love heart.
And Kate, he doesn't give it to anyone else. Definitely, and that's the other thing. You feel like you're the only one getting the love heart.
Oh, yeah, of
latte
course,
art.
100%.
The chocolate looks like a love heart.
It's
What's the
a
chance?
change.
It's probably a rectangle, and in
No,
her
it's
eyes,
in the
she's-
shape of a love heart.
No, it is a love heart.
And Luke orders them in, especially for Kate.
Yeah, and then he puts an X on my lid.
Oh, he loves you.
No.
But you're not ordering an extra shot, are you? It's not like the
No, it
extra.
doesn't matter.
Sorry,
doesn't
sorry.
matter.
Extra
It
hot.
doesn't exactly.
Yeah, it
exactly.
doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Thank
For
you,
me,
Kate. Let's
All right.
On you, Kate.
let's go to our next caller who is in love with their barista.
Don't. Don't.
We've tracked your friend Lucy down.
No.
Good morning, Lucy.
Hello, Lucy.
Good morning, Jace, Lauren, and Clint.
Oh,
Luce,
she's not
I'm
happy.
so Luce is my best friend for everyone in
Was,
Melbourne listening
was.
to this.
Just quickly,
and
Luce,
I accidentally threw you in it.
have you had your coffee this morning?
No, I'm on.
Might want to do a
Not
home job.
yet.
So Luce has got a hot barista, and we think he's got the hots for her. Luce, if this is your one chance at love and I've ruined it, I'm so sorry. What does he say to you when you get your morning coffee, Lou?
Oh, yeah, I toddle over in the mornings. Every morning I go to the same guy and I'm like, is he going to be there or not? And then every time he gets there, I don't know his name, but he obviously knows mine. So he's like, what's your name? And so every time I order, he's like, oh, and we start chit-chatting away about how's the day and this, that, and the other. Anyway, it's
What coffee shop?
every time.
This is so
I'm not-
embarrassing.
Come on, Lucy. What coffee shop?
No, don't say it.
No, say it.
Say. What? Go on.
What?
Whereabouts
Yeah,
do we
what
find
was
Around
it?
the corner from Jason Lauren in South Melbourne.
Oh, it's in South Melbourne.
is it?
Oh, we could go there now. Should we take the show?
We'll take some.
Let's take the show.
Let's take some wireless mics and go and order a few
Lucy, what
coffees.
compliments does he give you when you order your morning
Well, he
brew?
asked for her name. I mean, that's a sign he wants her.
The other week, he was like, I like your shoes.
Flirting! That's flirting.
Do you have good feet?
Were you wearing
Yeah, of
Crocs?
course.
What shoes were you wearing?
Yeah, what shoes?
I was actually wearing some Adidas's.
Oh,
Adidas's.
Adidas.
Might be the chat that's letting you down there, Luce.
All right, Lou, you going to pop in for a coffee this morning?
Absolutely.
Can you call us
No,
after you've
no.
been at the coffee shop?
Yes, we need a coffee
I hope he
update.
doesn't play Nova in the coffee shop. when
Oh,
he's listening
shout
to
out.
this.
Well, if he does, at least we get his name.
Yeah, how do we find out his
What
name?
does he look like?
Yeah, give us.
I'm like, I can't. I'm like,
No,
How
no. What? Give us a bit of a description.
oh, I don't know.
Is he doesn't
Is he
wear
tall?
a wedding ring, does he?
What's Lucy? What's the shop?
I can't tell you that.
It's in South
Well, she
Melbourne.
doesn't want competition. She doesn't want other people going there flirting with him. I get it.
What's his name?
She doesn't know.
We know it's in South Melbourne. Can you give us a street?
Sandowan.
Oh,
Oh,
nice try.
you don't want us to know where it is.
We'll find him.
We will find it. You have to go this morning and ask his name, Lulu.
This could be it.
Yeah,
Luce.
it is just gone 7:03. She's off to run into the sunset with the foot fetish barista.
I'm telling you, people fall in love with their baristas all the time.
He asked me my name.
He liked
In a-
her shoes.
In the Adidas's.
Good morning, Melbourne. And this is going to sting. Congratulations, Port fans.
I know, they'll be thrilled.
Is
Poor
today
blue baggers.
today D-Day for Vossi?
Well,
Harry Mackay was on the show earlier this week, and he's saying himself and the rest of the players are back in Vossi.
I can't speak for all the supporters, but I know internally, and I think I've said it a few times here, but that sometimes it's tough that when, as players, we don't perform in the 120 minutes, the first thing that everyone goes to is the coach or the coaching, and reality is they're doing a great job behind the scenes, and at the moment we're just not performing, and for 4 quarters on the fields. Everyone's in it together, we're all putting our hands up and need to be better, but from my point of view and the players' point of view, Vossi's doing an awesome job, and we love him, and full support for him.
yeah, that
Yeah.
sentiment was echoed by Patrick Cripps after that 50-point loss last night. He says, "We love Vossi.
Well, people
The
love
onus
Vossi.
is on the players."
I love Vossi. Someone's graffitied on the wall. Where is the Carlton home ground?
Princess Park.
Princess Park.
Princess.
Keep Vossi.
Just Princess.
Princess Park.
Yeah, Princes.
Yeah, keep
Keep
Vossi.
Vossi,
Sack the
sack the
board.
board.
Sack the recruiting
What does the
manager.
board do in
The
a football
board?
club?
They're like,
Besides manage the business side.
oh, well, they've, they make all the decisions.
Like what?
Whether to sack the coach, who to
But like
appoint.
the board, it's not the board's fault that they're not winning, is it?
Wow.
Clint doesn't like when you question the news.
What do you mean?
Or do you have the details of exactly what the board does? Or
Don't they make the business decision? Why would you sack the board when a team's not playing well?
Well, because the board, who else sacks a coach?
What?
do we sack them all? Just start
Well, the
again.
board.
Are they saying sack the board so they don't sack
the
the coach?
CEO will probably go to the board and recommend that they sack the coach, but the
Oh,
decision is
right.
ultimately made by the board.
So they're saying sack the board instead of the coach.
Question.
Even though it's not really the board's fault
Because
that they're
they've,
losing.
they've appointed the wrong people into the top jobs. I
Is that
assume.
what you do halfway through
But
the
does
season,
that
though?
affect how you play? Like
I mean,
who the
they're
CEO
probably,
is,
they're
does
probably
that affect how
intimating
you
that there's
play?
a cultural issue as opposed to
Oh, right.
that's I assume
Oh, there's a cultural issue.
that they've
You heard
made
it first.
they've
Please
made the
stand away.
wrong appointments.
Would you normally do this halfway through the season?
Yes,
Yeah,
a lot of
right.
the time, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you watch English Premier League football and they're sacking coaches weeks into the season.
right.
Like patience is not really doesn't exist in footy anymore.
Well, we had a lady on this morning that said, if anyone says a bad word about Vossi, I'm in a deck 'em.
Well, they're
Nine
now
with her.
they're now 2 games out of the 8 and percentage, so it makes it very difficult
But
now.
they're
with-
not on the bottom.
There's still a chance.
But they should have been. They've got they've had a soft draw. They should be well and truly
Yeah.
inside the 8.
Hey, guys, coming up next, we love the Victorian Police, but they need our help.
No, they don't.
We're going to go there
No.
after Gaga.
No.
Gaga on the air here at Nova 100, 19 past 7. Good morning, Melbourne. We are doing it thanks to our mates at Shell Ready Express, and we love the Popo. We get in members of the Victorian Police all the time.
We do.
Don't know where I sit on this one.
By the way, today's a big day. Mike Bush starts. The new Chief Commissioner. He's being sworn
From
in
New
later
Zealand.
today.
So he's landed.
Yeah, and they've
Oh,
brought
yeah, he's
over.
landed.
There's going to be
Big
it's going to have a
ceremony.
Maori feel to it.
Great,
because
love
they've-
that.
Yeah,
He's a New Zealander, right?
He's a
Yeah.
Kiwi. Yeah,
You're going to
yeah.
sort us out, Melbourne.
Yeah, I reckon he will too.
Yeah,
He looks like a bit of a hard ass, and we
need.
need that.
Chief Commissioner
do.
Bush.
Don't know where Bush will
Commissioner
sit on
Bush.
this.
Chief Commissioner Bush.
Chief
He's going
Commissioner
to
Bush.
weed out the criminals.
Yeah, that's good. How many more gags can we get in about weeding out the baddies?
So, a former detective has come out trying to launch a...
Was it Chief Commissioner Bush?
It was not the Bush.
Okay.
He's come out trying to launch a trial in which police would be able to remotely access CCTV from homes and businesses across Melbourne.
No,
Well, hang on. So when there's a
No.
crime committed,
I don't care.
remember
No.
when there was that horrific crime committed out the back of my place a year ago, I had to upload out, like the police sent me a link and then I had to upload the footage
Yes.
from our home cameras.
Which is a great system.
I thought it was a great system.
Yeah.
I did it straight away. However, they're saying there's so many hours that police are waiting on members of the public or business owners to actually do that. So they want the power to be able to just dial in and access our cameras.
Absolutely not. That's ridiculous.
Yeah,
You
I
can't
think-
just have police sitting at St Kilda Police Station going, oh, what's happening at that address today? Let me just check.
Well, they're not doing that. In the event of serious crime,
Clint,
murders,
Clint.
shootings,
Clint.
stabbings.
Clint. What does she do here sometimes? Sit here, opening her cameras, checking out what's going on.
Yeah.
You'd be doing that.
Everyone checks their home cameras.
Nah.
Everyone's doing it.
What do you got to hide?
Well, she's caught you on the darts
Yeah,
at the back of her place
exactly.
at 2 o'clock in the morning. So you'd
It's
be
actually
done.
not me. It's you.
I'm
But people
never
have cameras
smoked
in
a
their
dart in my
homes.
life.
There's
You can't
plenty-
just have the police tapping in and going, oh no, I'm watching the wrong camera, and there's Jenny in her bedroom, in her living room, dancing around in her undies to Taylor Swift when I was trying to see what was happening on the streets.
Oh, I don't really. Oh, it doesn't bother me. Go for your life.
Nah, you can't have people access. It's just a slippery slope. Once people can tap into your cameras,
It's the
Cameras.
police.
My
It's the
wife-
police tapping into the
I
cameras.
trust the police, but there are still like no, that's a no.
My wife and I were
It's a
supposed to
no
go
for
for
me.
lunch the other week.
They're on the cameras.
It's a hard no on the cameras.
I caught her on the cameras getting grilled, delivered to the house before lunch. I didn't say anything. And then when I said, hey, we're doing lunch
Well, I'm glad
today,
you didn't say anything. What were you going to say? Shame, you got lunch
we
delivered.
were supposed to be going for lunch.
Can you speak through the cameras?
Yeah.
Oh, as if you haven't done that.
Shame.
No, actually,
Shame.
when we
Oh,
were
was that
in
a Marty
hide and
Melbourne?
seek, one of the boys took one of your cameras. You must have it on the ground or something outside, and he carried it inside.
Yeah,
and he
little
was
Archie.
walking around like up he's shining it up his nose, and Jason and I were like, "This is Big Brother." In hindsight, he's only 3. That was probably quite
Scared the
mean.
hell out of him. That poor thing is terrified of the cameras now. 13,
Yeah,
24,
no.
10.
No, that's insane.
Hey, what have you caught on your cameras?
Oh yeah,
Might be staff.
yeah.
Might have caught staff pinching a few things.
Caught
Right.
the house sitters throwing a party.
Oh, yes.
Been there.
Yes. We had friends of ours staying with us from Sydney, and they had a notification going off because their young cousin was looking after the house. They looked at the camera, and it was a bunch of mates loading in band equipment
Well, I saw
for a
my
party.
How
On-
good.
Yeah.
on when we were in hide and seek on the Saturday night. I think when we were hiding, I kept getting notifications that my front gate had been open. Turns out half of Nova were rolling in for cocktails at my house.
Real cocktail hour.
Jack Charles was there
Oh,
from the
from the
Christy
Christy
Swan
Swan
show,
show, yeah.
with my fiance Paul. A bunch of my friends.
Tom was
were
there from the Christy Swan
Tom was
show.
there from the Chrissy Swan.
Oh, my goodness.
I was like, and I said to Paul, "What are you up to?" He was like, "Oh, not much." He didn't want me to have FOMO. I was like, "I can see you."
Wow. Whoa. Whoa. Ooh. 13, 24,
For a
10.
house party.
What have you caught on your cameras? Give us a ring. We got passes to F1 the movie up for grabs in return. In the meantime, we are talking what have you caught on camera? 13 24 10 is our number to join us on the air.
Yeah, what have you seen on your home security camera? Alicia in Seaford, morning.
Morning.
Who have you
Who'd you
caught?
bust?
What were they doing?
So we actually had our real estate in doing inspections, and they were actually talking bad about me and my sister to the new tenants. So obviously I drove straight around and told everyone to get out.
What were they saying?
That we don't pay our rent on time, that our house is never clean. Mind you, we had a cleaner.
Mind you, we had a cleaner.
Well, they need to be fired.
Yeah. But yeah,
So
we
you were
went
listening.
around.
Did you? And,
We were
and you
listening.
confronted them?
Yeah, I said, because it was like a house inspection for someone to take over the lease. And I just said, well, our friends were actually in the house when you were talking bad about us.
Oh.
Get out now.
So you didn't
Like
say you heard it on
everyone
the cameras. You said someone
No,
That's-
I wanted to
that's
use
smart.
that up for my next time. 'cause
Yeah, good call.
Yeah, keep that one up the sleeve.
You know, Franco, the video guy, helped us out during hide and seek.
Oh, yeah.
He was sitting at his desk one day in a similar situation. He was watching his camera at home, and they were bringing people in to buy the apartment.
He
'Cause
was selling.
No, he was just a renter,
Oh.
but it was his stuff in there. And he heard the real estate agent say to the possible buyers, "Sorry about the furniture. They've got a tenant in at the moment. It's quite fitted out, quite sad,
Sad.
but you could really brighten the place up."
Oh.
But he's just watching on camera. His little heart broke. They're talking about my sad furniture.
Oh.
Did he say anything?
No.
Is sad better than lonely?
Oh, it's up there.
Yeah, your house was described as lonely.
Yeah.
No, just the backyard.
Just the back.
Have you
Backyard.
jazzed up the backyard yet?
Not yet.
No. Still lonely.
He had a lot of people reach out wanting to come around and give it a makeover.
I did, yeah. We
Backyard
still might be a
Blitz.
bit of a project we can.
Backyard. Oh, you're just trying to get free landscaping now. Daisy and Sky, good morning. Did you catch someone on the cameras at home?
Good morning. I caught myself actually. So we just got cameras in our living room to watch our little chihuahua, and I was trying to watch it back to see what he'd done during the day, and I realised in the morning I'd stood right in front of it and scratched my bum.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, at least you saw it, not someone else.
My boyfriend had access to it and videoed it and sent it to our friends.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
That's-
good on you,
that's
doll.
love.
Thanks,
That is
love.
love.
You sometimes
Yeah,
you just
the
got to
in-
scratch that itch.
The dog cameras, see, they freak me out. The dog cameras.
Remember when we were in Cairns and Brody, our executive producer, got nude in his hotel room? And that's where we had all the cameras and the microphones set up to do the show.
Oh, we were doing the show remotely.
Yeah.
Were you in your jocks?
He was nude,
No,
wasn't
it was fully nude.
Nah, hog out.
Oh,
And all
my
these screens
goodness.
were on in the
All
office.
the microphones were set up, so we're going to be doing the show
You
from
could
his
get
room.
in big trouble for that.
Yeah, you could.
Remember all the people who accidentally got caught on Zoom doing things like that during the pandemic?
Remember,
when
we
they
got
were-
the screenshot sent to us.
Oh. That's not nice.
Oh, all
How
the
did
big
you know?
screens in the
How did you know the
office.
cameras were on again?
I opened my laptop and then I could see in the distance, I could see myself. I was like, hang on a minute. And it was a reflection of the Melbourne studio. I was like, oh no.
Oh, no.
Just the old fella
Why
out.
did we set the studio up in the nudists' room anyway? Oh, that looks like it's from a very
It looks like he's on the
cheap
job.
adult video.
It looks like corn.
Doesn't look good.
Miguel, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
Not too bad. How are you?
Did you get caught on camera?
I caught someone on camera at Coles when I used to work there, eating a roast chicken with rolls, like just fully set up in the middle of the aisle. And then by the time we got there, like they had gone and there was just a demolished chicken on the floor.
Like
They
a
were,
carcass.
they were ripping the chicken off the barbecue chicken, stuffing it into a roll and having lunch in one of the aisles.
Yeah, that's correct.
Oh. Did you, like, were they there at the time or you saw it
No, they
later?
yeah.
Yeah, we saw it on the cameras and then we were like, oh, we need to go and sort the situation out.
So they were
And
still
then by
doing
the time
it?
we got there. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, people are cooked, eh?
Oh, yeah,
So-
mate.
Some
Cook
people
shook.
some people get their bare hands and get into the pick and mix, the nuts and all
Oh,
that.
no.
Ugh,
Do that?
I've seen it before.
Pick and mix freaks me out a bit for that
Yeah.
reason.
Tell you what freaks
I
me
saw a
out.
kid eat a lolly once and put it back in.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
It's disgusting.
The new pick and mix at, where was I? The Coles in Brighton. I was there the other
they
day.
do macarons.
No, the pick and mix, I thought it was pick and mix. It's actually dog treats.
Oh, yeah,
I've
I've seen it.
that.
But it's the display looks like pick and mix.
It's a pick and mix for dogs
I was
treats.
standing there with my bag going, where are the chocolate pretzels?
No, but they
And
do
why are they in
have
the shape of bones?
They do have dog chocolate
Yes.
pretzels. You've got to be very careful.
Your chance to win $5,000 coming up at 8 this morning.
Loz's Lips.
Thanks to our mates at East Bentley Dental Group. Everything dental under one roof. Visit ebdg.com.au.
All right, let's do it. We normally get me reading people's lips because I'm a very good lip reader, but we are flipping the switch today because I've clocked the game. I've actually got too good at lip reading.
You have.
So Jace is putting on the noise
I had to go
cancelling.
last week, and I think I performed pretty well, but I'm confident Jace will be an absolute flop.
Disaster.
I
Right.
can still hear you.
Oh.
Why?
Right,
You're supposed to have
turn
noise
it on.
cancelling
well, I'm
headphones
about to
on.
put them on, but I just
turn it on,
I'm
please.
just yep. Okay. All right. Take. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Take, he's got his other little headphones.
You got to take that
Take
out,
him
cheater.
Okay, there you go.
Cheater. We got a cheater on our hands.
Cheater.
I got
Cheater.
AC/DC playing in my ears.
Cheater.
Are you going to the concert?
Can't hear a thing.
Okay, good.
Akadaka.
Do you want me to go first?
Yeah. I just like the peace and quiet.
Yeah, I know.
You guys talking about my little lips?
Just ignore him.
All your little features. You got
Let's
a lot
just
of little
keep- why don't
features.
we just-
You got little lips, little fingers.
That's a
Are we
good one.
doing it? Is
Yeah,
this
yeah,
on?
do that. Say that exact sentence and see if he can work it out.
You've got little features.
Oh, hang on. The song stopped. Here we go.
No. If you've
What do you
he's
mean?
trying to cook the books. That's
I'm
what
not
he's
trying to
doing.
cook the
cheating.
books.
Oh,
He's a
now I
cheater.
can hear.
He's
Listen to
listening.
him.
He's
Brody's
a cheater. I'm leaving in protest.
I'm not cheating.
You are
It's
cheater.
Brody's
Cheater.
phone is playing Akadaka. It keeps stopping. Okay.
Doodle-oop. Even I heard that.
Yeah.
Going well.
Okay, anyway, Clint.
Every time.
But do you want to? Hey,
Yeah.
we were saying that you've got little features,
Little,
little lips, little fingers, little.
you know what they say.
Excuse me. I do
You know
not
what they say about people with little lips and little fingers.
I do
Can't
not
trust
have
them. Can't trust them, Lauren.
I do not have little lips. Okay, I've got little lips.
You got no lips.
Have you got little
actually.
fingers?
You've just got a mouth. You've just
You've got
teeth.
little fingers.
I got
Look at
little
them.
You've just got a hole in your face.
I got
and teeth.
AC/DC back.
Okay.
All right, little man's ready to go.
Okay.
Little fingers. Little fingers.
The blue baggers are a basket case.
The poo bags are in the branches.
The blue baggers are a basket case.
The blue baggers are hopeless.
Yeah,
Basket case.
that too.
Blue baggers
A basket case.
are a basket
They
case.
are, Jace.
Okay. I love Lewis Capaldi and he has a new banger. Was that too long?
I love Louisiana.
I love
Close,
Louisiana
but
too.
I love Lewis Capaldi and he has a new
All right.
banger.
Okay, hang on, slow down. Okay, hang on, do the first part.
I love Lewis Capaldi
I love Lewis Capaldi
and he has a new banger.
in
He has a new banger.
sexual bedroom.
No,
Banger.
Busting.
Banger.
Banger.
Ba-ba. What is it? I love Lewis Capaldi.
And
Asses.
He's got a banger.
Sorry?
He's got a banger.
Lewis Capaldi
He's got a banger.
has got a big ass.
Just a banger.
he's got
What is it?
He's got a banger.
new banger.
Oh, banger.
Yes.
Right.
Song of the year.
Song
Do you
of the
want one
year.
more?
You'll hear it after 8.
Do you want one more?
Well, quick one.
Okay. Oh, what? Because we're on the clock, Lauren. We're on the clock suddenly. You know what? He's telling us to hurry up because
Should we
do
string
you know
this?
what? We need to take the power away from him.
Yes,
so let's
slow
string
down.
this out.
What should,
No,
should we
this
do?
is. I'm speaking to Lauren.
Should we do
You're
some?
going to go.
I'm speaking to Lauren.
Should we do some movie reviews?
We should.
He loves it when we talk about movie reviews. Have you seen the Formula One movie yet?
I haven't, but I really want to see it. I might see it at the weekend.
I'll ask. Oh, let's ask him if he's
Hang
seen
on,
The
this is a
Accountant
long
2 yet.
statement.
Okay.
Okay.
I will never watch The Accountant 2.
I watch
The Accountant 2.
the
Accountant.
Arsenal,
Accountant.
Anus,
Accountant.
Carlton.
Accountant 2.
I want to watch The Accountant too. Ed Sheeran on the air here at Nova 100. There's an artist we all love. He has been very quiet for the last 2 years, but he's back with a brand new single. I'll tell you who it is, and we'll play the song just after the 8 o'clock news.
I'm going to a birthday party this weekend, and we are in the depths of winter. So I decided to get a spray tan yesterday.
Oh, of course.
I haven't had a spray.
What sort of birthday party? Like, do you need a spray tan?
Well, I just feel kind of pasty.
Was it a pool party?
I know.
Well, no, I want to wear
Do you
a
know
skirt
what?
though.
Right.
So
I
legs will
hear
be
ya.
out.
I feel pasty at the moment.
I know. And it's just like fake tanning yourself is such an effort.
Sing
Took
it,
a lot of work.
sister.
You gotta-
Especially in winter.
Gotta
standing-
exfoliate.
And then you're nude in the
Do you have
bathroom
to
and you can't
exfoliate?
reach.
Why,
Oh,
why
yeah.
do you have to exfoliate?
You
I
get all
didn't
the
do that
dry-
when I was
Gets
mine.
patchy.
Yeah.
Does
It helps.
it?
Yeah, it
Come
makes
on,
it
Dal.
smoother.
Have you
But
had a few in your time?
I've got a couple.
Have you?
It's also hard to like get your back, and then you've got Paul in there. Like it's just
Paul's in there
How
as
does
well.
Paul come in?
no.
How
Well, if I
into the
need to do,
booth?
if I need to do my back, if I'm doing it myself, I'm
fake
saying,
tan.
yeah,
Does he
yeah.
put on the oven mitt? And he
Yeah, he's had to
Shimmy,
buff it.
shimmy.
Every man's had to
Wax
if
on,
you've-
wax
If you're a
off.
man, you've probably had a stint at buffing in fake tan in someone on their wives or their partners
Buffing
before.
their back.
Yeah, with the fake tan mitt. No,
I got one of those.
I don't know.
don't know.
I'm single.
They wouldn't know about it.
I got one of those
I'm going to do that
Ryobi.
weird reach around. How you do
Yeah.
it yourself with
I
the
got a
sunscreen.
Ryobi buffer I use on the car. Do you want to borrow that?
Every man's done it before. You get the mitt and you've just
Yeah.
got to, because we can't reach. Anyway, so I decided to get a spray tan. Now, you might recall, I haven't had a spray tan, I don't think, in, I would say, 7 or 8 years, except for before we had an awards night. And one of my friends,
Oh, yeah,
Lorinska,
yeah. When it's
shame
an
on
Oompa
you,
Loompa.
told me to go in the booth. In the booth where you're on your own, and I ended up coming out looking like Ross from Friends.
Donald Trump.
So yeah, I was orange, and it didn't come off for what, 2 weeks. Anyway, last night I was like, I'm gonna get a Thursday night spray tan. It'll be nice for the weekend. You just feel better. Did you feel better when you did your men's health shoot and had a spray tan?
Yeah.
You feel better.
Is that
The shadows.
the time you want to do it like 3 days out?
Yeah, a couple of days, maybe 2 days.
Yep.
Probably not the day before because it can rub off a little
Yep.
bit on your clothes. So I booked it in and I thought, I'll do it just before I go to bed because you can either get 1 hour or 8 hours.
8
And you
hours
sleep in it. So you
of
either
like
sleep-
marinating.
Yeah, it's
so
like
you sleep
marinating
in it,
chicken.
or you can
Ugh.
do like a short, quick express one. Anyway, so I was like, I'm going to go at 8 o'clock, and then I can just come home and go to bed. It might,
Marinate
fully
in the
tucked in
juices.
pajamas.
Yep.
Anyway, I'm in there. First of all, I haven't had one in such a long time, and I got fully nude. And then the girl came in, and I was like, "Am I supposed to be nude, or are you supposed to wear it like a G-string?"
You wear the paper G.
Anyway, I forgot about that, so I was fully nude with a hairnet on. Like it's a bad scene.
Just you and a hairnet.
Yeah, and I was like, and don't forget the sticky feet. So you wear these paper
Sticky
things.
feet. Yeah,
Did
sticky
she-
feet.
Did she say no? You're supposed to be wearing the underwear?
She goes, "Oh, it's fine." I was like, "Okay,
She's seen it all.
we're here now.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm already nude.
Good call.
I mean, it's
Chicks don't care."
They don't do that.
I wonder if she gossiped about me when I left.
Probably.
Yeah, because they do give you the paper
That Lauren
undies.
Phillips.
That Lauren
Real
Phillips.
mess.
All right, yeah. Anyway, so I had the hairnet on, and she sprayed me nude. Very, very cold. Then
isn't it?
she said, "Okay, we're done." Oh, she hoses you off with a bit of air, and you get dressed. So I get dressed. And I walk out.
in the nude.
No, I've got my loose fitting cotton clothes on
yes.
now that are. And she goes, "Okay, well, this one you need to have. What time do you go to bed?" I said, "I'll go to bed when I get home." She goes, "Well, this is a 4 to 4 max 5 hour job."
So you're going to have to set
I'm
an
like,
alarm.
"That's 1 a.m. It's 1 a.m.
Did you do a hose down at 1 a.m. this morning?
I said to Paul, "I have to get up at 1 a.m. to
set
have a
the alarm.
shower."
Set the alarm.
And I said, "Oh, I'm not doing that. I get up at 4:30 anyway, so I'll just do it." Then she goes,
No,
"No,
too long,
She goes,
too
"You can't."
long.
She goes, "No," and she goes, "Let me ask." She asked all the girls, like, "No, we've never done that. It's 4 to 5 hours." I'm like, "Okay, this is problematic for me." And I was like, "Okay, that's fine." In my head, I was
You
like,
"didn't
I'm,
ask
I'm just sleeping in it. I'm
beforehand?"
definitely just sleeping in this." Anyway, so I pay and I walk out, and then I get a glimpse of myself walking down Track Road with my spray tan, and it's very dark when it goes on, with my hairnet still
Oh,
on.
Lauren.
I was so rattled. I fully just left in it's like a paper shower cap.
Shame.
Do you still have the plastic feet on? Or did you put your shoes on?
No, I took the paper
God,
feet off.
yeah, right.
But I did, and I
So
said to
did you-
Paul,
Did you get up at 1 o'clock this morning?
Paul's like, "You're going to have to do it." And I was
Yeah.
like, "I'm not getting up at 1. No, I slept in it.
You did.
So it's still
you went all the way
developing.
through.
Yeah. So
Wow.
it'll still develop, she said, for
Wow.
24 hours.
It's not bad. Strong colour.
So what colour do we think I'm going to be by tonight?
Terracotta.
1 a.m. Is anyone doing that?
Oh, she's
Well, I
coming
don't think people are going for late appointments, or they ask how long it's going to be.
What time do you go to bed? I was like, in about 14 minutes. 1 a.m.
Is it a theme party?
Nah.
Oh.
Oh, nah.
Who's your favourite character from Willy Wonka?
I wish. Yeah, if it was an Oompa Loompa party,
Here
I'd
goes
love
Daddy
it.
Trump.
It is just gone 8:06. Let's offload some money, Melbourne. Good morning, Melbourne. And good morning to Jess in Geelong.
Morning, Jess.
Hello, Jess.
Hello. How you going?
Jess.
Congratulations. I believe there's a new bub in the house.
Oh,
Yes, she's only just gone 4 weeks.
How you travelling, mate?
brand new.
How you holding up?
Yeah, oh, look, not too sure what day it is, but we're getting there.
Nor us, if that helps.
You're doing well.
All right, Jess.
Hey, $5,000 would be nice, though, I imagine.
It would be lovely. Me and my daughter listen to you every morning, and we give it a red hot crack. So
How do you normally
we'll
go?
see how we go.
How do you normally go?
Oh, look, some mornings we go okay. Some mornings we go all right. Yesterday morning, not so much. That was a tricky one.
I got a good feeling about today's question.
$5,000.
Now, Jess, you're going to hear a very clear, concise question, a 3, 2, 1 countdown. You've got to answer within that time.
More clear and concise.
I hope you're not asking a statement.
It's very clear and concise. Don't listen to them. We need a clear and concise answer. If you do not know, have a guess, Jess.
Okay.
All right.
Just guess, because this one is guessable. If you
Guessable.
don't know it.
Jess,
All right, let's do this.
for $5,000.
When did the final buy low supermarket in Australia close?
3, 2.
Oh, 2008.
See, she had a guess.
She did.
That's all you had to do. Now, Jess, it was in Queensland, and it was, believe it or not, 2017.
My parents used
Not
to shop
that long
there.
ago.
Same.
Shayla Park in Queensland.
Shayla Park.
Just down near Logan.
Was Bilo the one
there
with
you go.
the yellow sign with the red letters?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, I'll tell you what, Jess, I know you got a couple of kids in the house. How about we chuck you a $250 Lego pack? Keep them busy.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you so much.
No
You're
dramas.
so welcome, and congrats on the new bub.
Thanks, guys. You have a lovely day, and we'll be listening tomorrow too.
Oh, thanks, Jess.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks for playing.
Hey, guys,
Yeah.
we love him. He's been gone for a while, but he is back. I'm talking about this man. Lewis Capaldi.
Before you go.
Poor guy. Like, he was at the peak of his game. About 2 years ago, 2023 Glastonbury, he couldn't even finish his performance on stage. The crowd had to do it for him.
The documentary is amazing.
Yeah, if you haven't seen it, go check it out. But Loz, he's back.
New single, new banger.
It is called Survive. It is on the air now. Lewis Capaldi at Nova. The lovely Ally Langdon joins us next. You are on the air with Jace and Lauren. Clint's here as well. We're doing it thanks to our mates at Shell Ready Express. Let's say hello to our next guest.
Our next guest is a legend of the news who's delivered some of the most important moments in recent history.
Ally Langdon reporting from the bushfire crisis. After 4 years, the Trump presidency has come to an end.
She's literally braved lions in the field.
The male lion has taken an interest in us.
And she almost always gets the names right.
Some footy game in America, the Rams and the San Francisco 69ers play some rubbish game.
49ers. Nice. Please welcome to the show, journalist extraordinaire and a current host of A Current Affair, Ally Langdon.
Hey, good morning.
Hey, Ally.
Hi. That game sounds more interesting though, doesn't it?
I
Doesn't it?
agree. That was one of your best, Ally. How are you?
I am great, guys. How about you? Nice to see you all.
We are good.
So nice to
good.
see this time of the morning again instead of in the afternoons on A Current Affair.
I know. It's kind of nice just to dabble back in the mornings every now and again.
Oh, but
as
is
that
it,
alarm
Ally?
goes off, it's like, gee, I'm glad it doesn't happen every day.
Yeah, you don't miss the morning hours, do you?
I just realised, imagine being your neighbours and having to go and have a battle with you over the fence. You'd be like, Jesus, she hosts A Current Affair?
Yeah, you win every battle.
You'd
You
really
know,
do,
it's
don't you?
funny.
Just got
All
the
your
council
neighbours
on side.
just agree with whatever you want because they don't want an ACCA crew at their door.
I did my year 10 work experience with A Current Affair. It was
Really?
Tracy Grimshaw was hosting, and I was at Channel 9, and all I did was sit with the lady, she was lovely, who answered the phone and took the calls from the people who were trying to contact A Current Affair.
Was that
and
Dorothy?
wow,
The lovely Dorothy in the Melbourne office. Yeah.
there were some people out there, Ally. You must have met a few crazies in your time.
Look, we get them all. I've got to say, we get them all. And when you hear some of the phone calls that come through, and they look, there are still phone calls. Most are emails. else. Some of you go, look, that's a great story, but I think we'll pass on that. Others, you go, oh, heck yeah, we'll be at your house in an hour.
Put the chainsaw down. Don't chop down the fence. Wait for the camera to get there.
Hey,
Okay, that actually happened once, by the way.
Sorry?
The chainsaw to the fence.
Someone had a chainsaw, someone had an axe, and it was a neighbourhood dispute.
Great.
All captured on. Yeah, so there you go.
Love
There's
that.
nothing you can throw that we haven't done.
That's
Amazing.
a watermark job, that one.
Hey, I want to talk parental guidance because it premieres Monday, 7:30 on 9 and 9 Now. Just quickly before we get to that, I believe you had our very own Clint Sanaway over for a little barbecue the other week. Lauren and
Couldn't get him out of the house.
Yeah, well,
Really? Because I got a crisis call before he went.
Yeah, I was very panicked, Ali.
He was nervous.
We chatted about it on the show. You can probably hear the anxiety in my voice.
I've got the audio from that day. Take a listen.
I had an interesting weekend. I went to a colleague's house on Saturday night
Nah,
from your favourite show.
I love it.
The host of A Current Affair, Ally Langdon.
Oh, you went to Langdon's house?
I went to Ali's house.
She looks like a
Ally
bit of fun.
I was running late and I'm like, what do I take? So I texted ahead. I said, what do you need?
What can I bring?
And they said, we need some more beer. So
Yeah.
I bought 3 different lots of 6-packs.
So he goes, I bought an assortment. I was like, no, you can't take an
Like a
assortment.
Kellogg's variety pack
Yeah.
of cereal.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing,
A
Ali.
variety pack of beer.
What did your husband say when Clint turned up with 3 different flavoured six-packs?
Flavoured six-pack. Well, obviously he'd texted Mike, not me, because I don't love beer.
No.
And I would have said, mate, bring the Chardonnay. And mate, we've done enough shifts together on Weekend
Yes.
Today show that you should know this about me.
Well, I panicked.
I
Yeah.
said to him, you can't also just turn up. And 3 6-packs is weird. You got to take 4.
Yeah.
And I was like, you also need to take something for Ali, who's hosting.
Yes.
So did you turn up?
So what I
with a
did
gift?
is 3/4 of the way there after texting Lauren, I made a detour to another bottle shop
So
to
it's 2
buy
stops? It's 2
a
stops?
bottle of French champagne.
So you got the low carb
So
beer.
So I
18
got 3
beers.
different forms
One-
of beer and a champagne for Ali.
the thought was when he walked in with it all, it's like, mate, are you moving in for the weekend? How long are you staying?
And how long did he say? Because I did say,
no,
don't stay too
don't make it
late.
awkward.
You guys have got kids. Clint, you've got to do the Weekend Today show in the morning. Don't stay too late. Was he hard to get out?
That was my concern, that he had an early start the next day. But look, you were pretty well behaved.
As someone who's got plenty of experience with early starts, Ali coached me on how to deal with the hangover
Gotcha.
the next morning.
What is the key?
It's like, if you reach a certain point, just stay up.
Yeah.
That's easier.
That is good advice.
Hey, parental guidance, Ali. It is back. Premieres Monday, as I mentioned, at 7:30 on 9 and 9 Now. You guys are hitting a heap of topics. I love this show. I've got 3 young boys. I know social media, AI, that all just terrifies me.
Yeah.
What's some of the stuff you're hitting this season?
So, and this season's different, right? Because like at the start, we did things like we talked about smacking and all. And once you've done that, you've done it. So we're just doing the big topic. So that the whole first episode is about screen time. And like we get the kids to go online and create a chatbot friend. And that is what every parent needs to see. You know how we're kind of behind the 8 ball with social media, and our kids got on it and we sort of realised the damage it was doing? This is the next big thing. So this is what you got to see. And then we do like mental health, peer pressure, and body image.
It's going to terrify me, isn't it?
It's gonna firstly terrify you, and then you realize it's okay. We've just got to understand it, and you got to be ahead of it. But we talk about consent and things, and there's some scary views in the room.
There's a lot of parents out there that have watched this show and they feel quite like horrified or sometimes ashamed that they've let their kid get to a certain point. Everyone watching it has a different experience of the show, right? Are there times, you're a mum, are there times when you're like seeing things that just horrify you?
You learn so much from it, and I think the whole thing is, regardless of like all these different parenting styles, everyone's there trying to do their best, and everyone just looks at it and going, you know what? No matter how much we're stuffing it up, Ali's doing a way worse job, and that is literally why I'm on this show, is just to make everyone feel better about what they're doing.
No, I'm sure
It's
you're doing
like-
great. I just
No, I'm being honest. Absolutely not. Although my husband says I am the best parent for a month after we film this show.
I just get frustrated when I see experts on TVs and they're like, you got to be watching everything that they're doing online stuff. And it's like, mate, I'm also trying to get their food, and
It's not
I'm doing
realistic.
lunch boxes and
Working.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, there's got to be realistic ways to approach this stuff.
Yeah, look, there is, but I think it's like what you're letting them on, and understanding. Like, there's a couple of like games that a lot of little kids play, which is just you've got a lot of predators on there. So, like, as soon as you know what that game is, and then it's just doing your research and realizing what's safe and what's not, and that you can put these parental controls in place, and then you don't have to be looking over their shoulder all the time at what they're doing. But it's all those little things that, particularly like if you're sort of a bit anti-tech, you just realise that it's not that hard, it's not that scary, but you got to be across it.
Yeah, it's not all bad.
On a lighter note, 13, 24, 10, I'd love to talk parenting fails this morning. You mentioned that apart from that 1 month after the show,
yes.
You're not the best. Have you ever lost your kid in public?
Yeah, duh. Hasn't everyone? I've lost both of them at different times.
Have you?
Is that not a common thing?
No. Oh, trust me. I've been at the park and I've dialed 2 zeros and I've just thought I'll search for 5 more minutes and then I'll hit the last one. What
it's
about
scary.
Ever forgetting to pack their lunch?
I only did that once, and that was a big reaction. There was a big reaction to that one.
This is the worst thing you can do to a kid. Have you ever sent them to school in their uniform on casual clothes day?
Oh my God. Oh.
I mean, everyone does, but that's their own fault. Like the 6-year-old, the kindy kid should have reminded mum and dad.
Why didn't you read the notice?
No, this is the problem. It's on a WhatsApp group, and the WhatsApp group is nuts because
Ally Langdon,
it's nuts.
Have you muted your kids' school WhatsApp group? Tell the truth.
Yeah, that's the problem. It's always on mute. So I've got now one of the mums who texts me something important because by the time I jump on, it's like I've missed 200 messages.
Just give me the top line.
Ally's kids are at school right now while she's with us. There's a good chance their holidays have already started. They're just roaming around the school.
Kids are fine. My husband's across it, all right? As long as someone's across it, you're sweet.
Hey, Ally, can I say a big congratulations on the Gold Logie nomination?
Hey!
It's about bloody time. You are one of the hardest working people at the Nine Network, can I tell you? And you're also a great friend of mine. So congratulations. Now, we need to settle something.
Have you seen Ally Langdon on the front of Stella?
If you don't mind.
This weekend.
Look like
hang on.
supermodel.
Don't tell me you've not seen it.
I haven't seen it.
Oh my God, you look amazing.
Oh no.
Is this out of your comfort zone for you?
That was so out of my comfort zone, that one. There's
there's
belly showing. Like, never show your belly after you've had 2 kids.
There's no belly, sis.
No.
Let me tell you.
We'll show you
I
belly.
haven't had
Maybe
kids.
they photoshopped
You want to see a
it
belly?
You should wear that on a current affair, Ally. Hey, just quickly, settle this debate for us. What time do you get into work for a current affair? Because Jason and Lauren here, they scorched me when I said that you got in just after midday and did all the writing and all the editing and all.
Lauren and I got our money on 5 p.m.
No, I said 3.
Clint knows me. I am in between 11 and 12.
Yeah, baby.
Are you pulling a 9-hour shift?
She's mentoring all the journos, you know.
Ally.
Even when they don't want to be.
Parental Guidance. It premieres Monday, 7:30 on Channel 9 and 9 now. Ally Langdon joining us on the air. Good on you, Ally.
Thanks, guys.
Oh, yep, that was our Lights On sing-along. Snow Patrol chasing cars here on Nova.
Look, it's not everyone's cup of tea.
Who's the live feedback from?
Someone's just sent me a message on Instagram.
Who? No.
Good morning, Steph.
Steph?
She says, Clint, Jace needs to not ever be in charge of Friday Bangers again. This song is trauma because Grey's Anatomy.
Oh, I forgot.
You silly man.
Everyone's crying in their cars now. We should have played Faith by George Michael. I knew it.
Well, she sent crying emojis as
Could
well.
you ask her if she would like Faith by George Michael?
Okay,
Steph,
stand by.
Steph, send Clint another message if you'd like us to play Faith.
Yeah, okay.
Faith.
Because we can definitely do
the
that,
whole
can't we?
Grey's Anatomy.
We can do that.
Faith.
I gotta have faith.
Hey, we're talking
Well, I guess it
parenting
will be nice.
fails. 13 24 10 is our number. Ally Langdon just joined us from Parental Guidance. It's back on our screens Monday night. She admits, even as the host of a parental advice show, she doesn't always get it
Give
right.
you a hot tip. No parent's getting it right all the time. Shelley, was it you as a parent or something your parent failed at?
Oh, no. It was definitely me as a parent, and I'll never forget it.
Okay.
What'd you do?
It was my daughter's birthday party. We're at a venue, and we were playing Pass a Parcel.
Oh, no.
And I was so concentrating on everyone having a turn, as you do, stopping the music when it stops at each child. I forgot my own child for a birthday.
and it got to the last layer, and someone won the prize, and my own daughter didn't get a turn to unwrap the layer.
At her own
and
party.
she just bursted into tears. And ever since, I have been reminded it's just been terrible.
I hate that now.
own
At
birth.
kids' parties, everyone gets a chair and musical chairs.
Oh, do
Everyone-
they?
Oh, no, in Pass the Parcel, everyone got a turn, though.
Everyone? You have to?
Everyone. It didn't mean you won. The birthday girl doesn't have to win the big prize.
No, but I mean, that's the.
If
that's
every kid except the birthday girl gets a turn to unwrap the Pass the Parcel.
it's a big bad world
I
out there.
would- I
When
would have
the
been sad.
music stops, it stops.
Yeah, they're life lessons.
But
to be
musical
learned.
chairs, you are on your own. May the strongest survive.
Oh, it's
It was
they-
no rigging musical chairs.
They phased that out at parties. I'll give you the hot
Too
tip.
aggressive.
Yeah.
There'd be two people trying to get on one.
Kids pulling out shivs and stuff to try and get the
Yeah,
chair.
musical chairs is hardcore.
Should
I
we-
agree.
Should we play an adult's musical chair?
We absolutely should.
Oh my God. We've just done hide and seek. Why don't we do Jason Lauren's musical chairs? For what? $50,000.
We'll be at the
Jason
MCG.
Lauren's
We'll have
musical chairs.
1,000 chairs. Music stops. Chair gets
That's a good
removed.
idea.
That is odd. I mean, let's do
I'd
it.
play.
Are our bosses listening?
Oh, I think that's going to be a high insurance job. Hello. Let's go to the phone. Stevie, good morning.
Hi.
Your dad failed.
Yeah, well, both my parents. So basically, when I was like 6, me and my friend got lost at Epcot. Like
At where?
Disneyland,
Ascot.
Oh, yeah.
Disney World.
Yeah.
And we got left there for about like 10 minutes, and then they came rushing up to us because we were in like 6.
Oh, your parents lost you at 6 at Disney World.
10 minutes is all right.
Yeah,
No,
Call
10
centre.
minutes feels like a lifetime.
You hit the panic alarm at the 15. Don't you think?
Yeah. Remember
I mean,
a parenting. Oh, go. Sorry.
no, it's all good.
No.
We always do the meeting point wherever we go. This is where we're going to meet.
Yeah, and you write the parent's number on your hand.
Yes. Yeah. Slip an
Remember, my
AirTag
dad
initial.
failed when my nan died, and we were at the nursing home
Yes.
where my Nana Mavis, rest in peace, Nan, lived and passed away. And just as she took her was taking her final breath, Dad said, "Why don't you go out in the waiting room?" Because I was young. So I went and sat in the waiting room.
You hang this over his head. This is
my
so
dad
mean.
stayed with my nan, and then
As he should.
I was sitting there like maybe 2.5 hours later, and I was like,
Gee, she's still going.
crikey, she come back to life. Nan, the old girl's giving it
Wow.
another go.
How big's the
Still
breath?
kicking.
And I was like, what is happening? And then I called my dad, and he was like, oh, no, I've gone home. I forgot you were there.
Well, he was grief-stricken.
Yeah, he
Yes.
was hungry.
Forgot about his one and only daughter.
Well, he was saying goodbye.
No, he was at like Ferguson Play getting a pie or something.
It's what Nan would have wanted.
A tiddly
She
oggy.
loved the tiggly oggy.
It's what Nan would have wanted.
Hello, Sam.
Hello.
We're talking parenting fails. What have you done?
So when my son was a toddler, we decided to have a nap together and trying to exercise the sleep when baby sleeps. And he was just tall enough to reach the door handle. I woke up. He was not in the house.
Oh, my
Where did
God.
he go?
One of my neighbours brought him back. He had just wandered a couple of houses up the road.
Oh,
and
that's
she's like,
terrifying.
Oh,
Just
It
a little
was
wander.
absolutely terrifying.
Yeah. They're so quick. They're so quick.
yeah, they got climb out dog doors and stuff.
Yeah,
too.
we used to live
Don't
across the
function.
road, like up the road from a baseball field. And I remember one day just being in the front yard, and this old couple pulled up in their car and went, "Hey, do you have a young child?" And I went, "Yeah." And they went, "It's over there at the baseball field."
It's over there.
Terrifying.
Yeah.
You need a lead.
They run
A
quite
leash.
Well, houses back then, when we were kids, aren't built like they are now. Like, everything's far more secure now than it used to
Now
be.
you can watch them leave on the camera.
Yeah, you can trace them. And you got an air tag on them, they'll be fine.
Go to Hillside. Maria, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
We are good. Do you fail as a parent?
Yes. My son has a nut allergy, and for his birthday, I bought him a cake with Snickers bars on it.
Oh, Mum.
Yum.
When did you realise?
No, I realised when I opened it and saw the Snickers bars and thought, oh no,
no.
he's allergic. So I was able to pick them off and then put Mars bars on it.
So
We're
Maria
gonna-
ate the cake herself.
We're going to
say.
replace the candles with EpiPens this year, guys.
Oh, gosh. Thank God you realised.
Can't muck around with nuts.
But that looks good. I could
These
see how you can go,
nuts.
well, that looks yum. We'll just get that one.
Was everyone thinking of a Snickers cake? Or
I
Yum.
love Snickers.
Yeah, so
My
do
favourite
I.
chocolate
What's
bar.
Maria doing picking the Snickers off? I would have eaten the whole thing and got another cake for the kid.
It is just gone 10 to 9. You're on the air with Jason Lauren, Clint CT, listening to Nova. Good morning. And headlights off. That was a good one.
Good tune.
Got some live feedback for you.
Oh, yep, that was our Lights On sing-along. Snow Patrol chasing cars here on Nova.
Look, it's not everyone's cup of tea.
Who's the live feedback from?
Someone's just sent me a message on Instagram.
Who? No.
Good morning, Steph.
Steph?
She says, Clint, Jace
Oh.
needs to not ever be in charge of Friday Bangers again. This song is trauma because Grey's Anatomy.
I forgot.
You silly, silly
I
man.
forgot.
Everyone's crying in their cars now. We should have
She's-
played Faith by George Michael. I knew it.
Well, she sent crying emojis as
Could
well.
you ask her if she would
Sorry.
like Faith by George Michael? Or
Okay,
Steph,
stand by.
Steph, send Clint another message if you'd like us to play Faith.
Yeah, okay.
Faith.
Because we
I
can
forgot
definitely do
the
that,
whole
can't we?
Grey's Anatomy.
We can do that.
Faith.
I gotta have faith.
Hey, we're talking
Well, I guess it will be
parenting.
nice.
Fails. 13 24 10 is our number. Ally Langdon just joined us from Parental Guidance. It's back on our screens Monday night. She admits, even as the host of a parental advice show, she doesn't always get it
Give her a
right.
hot tip. No parent's getting it right all the time. Shelley, was it you as a parent or something your parent failed at?
Oh, no, it was definitely me as a parent, and I'll never forget it.
Okay.
What'd you do?
It was my daughter's birthday party. We're at a venue, and we were playing Pass a Parcel.
Oh, no.
And I was so concentrating on everyone having a turn, as you do, stopping the music when it stops at each
Yep.
child. I forgot my own child for a birthday. And it got to the last layer, and someone won the prize, and my own daughter didn't get a turn to unwrap the layer.
At her own
and
party.
she just bursted into tears. And ever since, I have been reminded it's just been terrible.
I hate that now.
her own
At
birth.
kids' parties, everyone gets a chair and musical chairs.
Oh, do
Everyone-
they?
Oh, no. In Pass the Parcel, everyone got a turn, though.
Everyone? You have to?
Everyone. It didn't mean you won. The birthday girl doesn't have to win the big prize.
No, but I mean, you know, that's the.
If
it's the-
every kid except the birthday girl gets a turn to unwrap the Pass the Parcel.
It's a big bad world
I
out there.
would- I
When
would have
the
been
when the
sad.
music stops, it stops.
Yeah, they're life lessons.
But
to be
musical
learned.
chairs, you are on your own. May the strongest survive.
Oh, it's
There was
they-
no rigging musical chairs.
They phased that out at parties. I'll give you the hot
Too
tip.
aggressive.
Yeah.
There'd be two people trying to get on one
Kids
chair.
pulling out shivs and stuff to try and get the
Yeah,
chair.
musical chairs is hardcore.
Should
I
we-
agree.
Should we play an adult's musical chair?
We absolutely should.
Oh my God. We've just done hide and seek. Why don't we do Jason Lauren's musical chairs? For what? $50,000.
We'll be at the
Jason
MCG.
Lauren's
We'll have
musical chairs.
1,000 chairs. Music stops. Chair gets
That's a good
removed.
idea.
That is odd. I mean, let's do
I'd
it.
play.
Are our bosses listening?
Oh, I think that's going to be a high insurance job. Hello. Let's go to the phone. Stevie, good morning.
Hi.
Your dad failed.
Yeah, well, both my parents. So basically, when I was like 6, me and my friend got lost at Epcot. Like
At where?
Disneyland,
Ascot.
Oh, yeah.
Disney World.
Yeah.
And we got left there for about like 10 minutes, and then they came rushing up to us because we were in like 6.
Oh, your parents lost you at 6 at Disney World.
10 minutes is all right.
Yeah,
No,
Media
10
Centre.
minutes feels like a lifetime.
You hit the panic alarm at the 15. Don't you think?
Yeah. Remember
I mean,
a parenting. Oh, go. Sorry.
no, it's all good.
No.
We always do the meeting point wherever we go. This is where we're going to meet.
Yeah, and you write the parent's number on your hand.
Yes. Yeah. Slip an
Remember,
ear
my
tag in
dad
there,
failed when my nan died, and we were at the nursing home
Yes.
Oh,
where my Nana Mavis, rest in peace, Nan, lived and passed away. And just as she took her was taking her final breath, Dad said, "Why don't you go out in the waiting room?" Because I was young. So I went and sat in the waiting room.
You hang this over his head. This is
my
so
dad
mean.
stayed with my nan, and then
As he should.
I was sitting there like maybe 2.5 hours later, and I was like,
Gee, she's still going.
"Crikey, she should come back to life." Nan, the old girl's got given it
Wow.
another go.
How big's the
Still
breath?
kicking.
And I was like, "What is happening?" And then I called my dad, and he was like, "Oh no, I've gone home. I forgot you were there."
Well, he was grief stricken.
Yeah, he
Yes.
was hungry.
Forgot about his one and only daughter.
Well, he was saying goodbye.
No, he was at like Ferguson Play getting a pie or something.
It's what Nan would have wanted.
The tiddly
She
oggy.
loved the tiddly oggy.
It's what Nan would have wanted.
Hello, Sam.
Hello.
We're talking parenting fails. What have you done?
So when my son was a toddler, we decided to have a nap together and trying to exercise the sleep when baby sleeps. And he was just tall enough to reach the door handle. I woke up. He was not in the house.
Oh, my God.
Where did he go?
One of my neighbours brought him back. He had just wandered a couple of houses up the road.
Oh,
and
that's
she's like,
terrifying.
Is this yours?
Just
It
a
was
little wander.
absolutely terrifying.
Yeah. They're so quick. They're so quick.
Yeah, they climb out dog doors and stuff.
Yeah,
too.
we used to live
So
across the
cute.
road, like up the road from a baseball field. And I remember one day just being in the front yard, and this old couple pulled up in their car and went, "Hey, do you have a young child?" And I went, "Yeah." And they went, "It's over there at the baseball field."
It's over there.
Terrifying.
Yeah. It's cute.
You need a lead.
They run quite
A leash.
Well, houses back then, when we were kids, aren't built like they are now. Like, everything's far more secure now than it used to
Now
be.
you can watch them leave on the camera.
Yeah, you can trace them. And you got an air tag on them, they'll be fine.
Go to Hillside. Medea, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
We are good. Do you fail as a parent?
Yes, my son has a nut allergy, and for his birthday, I bought him a cake with Snickers bars on it.
Oh, Mum.
Yum.
When did you realise?
No, I realised when I opened it and saw the Snickers bars and thought, oh no, he's allergic. So I was able to pick them off and then put Mars bars on them.
So Maria ate the cake herself.
We're going to replace the candles with EpiPens this year, guys.
Oh, gosh. Thank God you realised.
Can't muck around with nuts.
But that looks good. I could
These
see how you can go,
nuts.
well, that looks good. Yum. We'll just get that one.
Was everyone thinking of a Snickers cake? Or
I
Yum.
love Snickers.
Yes, so
My
do
favourite
I.
chocolate
So what's
bar.
Maria doing picking the Snickers off? I would have eaten the whole thing and got another cake for the kids.
It is just gone 10 to 9. You're on the air with Jason Lauren Clincy listening to Nova. Good morning. This is Nova 100. Good morning. You are on the air with Jason and Lauren Clincy as well. We're doing it thanks to Shell Ready Express. Guys, that is it. We are out of here for the weekend.
We are getting out of here. What's the weather doing in Melbourne this weekend? Is it cold and wet?
No wind because I'm going fishing.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. 15. Oh, tomorrow. No
the
rain
fish.
and 15 and sunny.
Yeah, 15 sunny, flat water.
Similar to today.
I'm coming for you, fishies.
Do the fish not bite when it's windy?
The boat's too rocky.
Oh.
You get seasick.
Yeah.
Have a yodel.
Little tinny. Don't want to be vomiting
Have
over
a
the side.
yodel? What is yodel? Like, can you
A
yodel?
Chris Mew.
Oh, a spew. I thought you meant a
spew.
yo-go. I'm
Oh.
like, yeah, I could have a yo-go.
No, yodel.
Right,
Do you
okay.
call a vomit a yodel?
Yeah,
I've never
yeah.
heard
Have
that.
a yodel.
Do you know how to yodel?
Yada, yada, yada.
Yodel.
Yours was better than yours.
Yeah, mine's
you
not
go
great.
again.
Yada, yada, yada.
What is that?
That is not a yodel.
Yada, yada, yada.
Yodel.
Yeah, that's better.
Yada, yada, yoo-hoo.
No, you
You just do the yoo-hoo.
you're just singing and
Do the
then
first bit again.
yeah.
Can't believe this is how we're finished.
Yodel.
Yodele, yodele, yodele. That was a good one.
Yada, yada, yada,
No,
yada,
no,
yada.
it's not yoda yoda. It's like yodele, yodele.
Yada, 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 yada.
Everyone,
better-
I bet you there are so many people in Melbourne in their cars right
Don't
now.
laugh at me.
No, they're not laughing. They're trying to yodel. Are you trying to yodel, Melbourne?
Yada, 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 yoo-hoo.
Yodel? Anyone out there in our phone room, can any of our producers yodel? Yodel.
Yola, yola, yola. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing.
You're going yola, yola, yoo-hoo.
What a way to finish a Friday.
Yada,
Melbourne.
yada, 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 yada. You.